Hi, welcome to my channel. How's it going? Thanks for being here. If you're coming back, good to see you. If you're new, welcome. um, Couple downloads. So the first one I just got while sitting down to and meditating before turning this on. Some of you could be like seeking advice, counsel, spiritual guidance, mentorship. You're looking for you're looking for guidance on something very specific. You're not sure how to proceed, and you're not going to find the answer outside of you. Like you could be talking to somebody who is well qualified, is like a qualified, spiritual advisor, mentor, friend, trusted friend. They always give you the best advice. But in this particular case, your your soul is asking you to do something really outside the box, really untraditional, just something that requires a lot of faith in yourself, faith in the universe to do. It doesn't feel like necessarily the correct or the right path or the safe path, but it's the path that your soul is desiring for you to go on because it's going to evolve your soul and just really like help you grow and mature and expand and heal as a person. And it's also going to bring a lot of healing to your lineage, your bloodline. Um, and I guess, yeah, I'm feeling guided to explain that a little bit. So, my theology, we incarnate with the same souls over and over again over many, many lifetimes. No, we do not stay within the same soul tribe for, every lifetime. There's just so many lifetimes. And we, but yeah, the point of me sharing this is you've been evolving with a certain soul tribe for many lifetimes now. You guys have been playing different roles in each other's lives. For example, your father, there's a lifetime where you are actually the father. There's a lifetime where your mom was actually a sibling. And that's why we're all responsible for the karma and the dharma that our family line, our genealogy holds because we've been playing these different roles in each other's lives. So it's not just, oh, my parents or, oh, my parents and their grandparents and even their, my great grandparents. It's like, no, it's you too. Like you've created along with everybody else whatever beauty and growth your family brings to the picture and whatever dark secrets, um, manipulative traits, controlling traits, maybe sexual abuse is something that keeps happening, or domestic violence, poverty, things like that. It's so, anyways, yeah. You're being called to evolve your soul tribe. And when we're called to do that, Another way of saying it is you're being called to be the lone wolf or the black sheep or the scapegoat. People, it's, yeah, there's a lot, and I don't want to be on here forever. But back to the whole point, which is you need to trust yourself like never before. You need to trust your own intuition. You need to choose yourself like never before. Going in this direction that is so even unethical, even like looks like a betrayal to the people you love the most. It's not. You're actually doing it for the people you love the most because you know that whatever karmic loop you're stuck in is not evolving you, healing you, making you grow. It's, if anything, it's keeping you stuck or worse, like your physical health or your mental health or your spiritual health. Like there's an expression, if you're not like fruit, if you're not growing, you're rotting. Um, so yeah, and then the other download was it's a Doobie Brothers song, which I know some Doobie Brother fans going big with the torch. And I know I would recognize some of their music, but I'm not like a fan. I'm not like, oh yeah, the Doobie Brothers, this song, but da boo. But come to find out, I do know of one specific song. It's not like I really like it, but I feel like I've sung it 100 times. It's the one, oh, black water, keep on moving. Hopefully you can hear me with the microphone way over here. I should move it. Hopefully you just heard everything I just said. Oh, black water, keep on moving, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? And then, 'cause I ain't got no worries. Because I'm not in a hurry. And then it's the same one, which I didn't know this, but dance with me, mama, all night. Dance with me, pretty mama, all night long. But I like to hear some funky honky tonk. Come on, pretty mama, dance with your daddy all night long. I just I liked it more than I ever have before because I'm a mama now. I'm a pretty mama now. And yeah, but what the message I got from the song, of course, look it up if you feel guided to and get what you feel the message you feel you're meant to get out of it. But what the the person doesn't have any worries because they're not in a hurry. So you can be feeling really overwhelmed and pressured about something. And it's like, yes, it does need to be accomplished, but time is on your side. The universe is on your side. Your angels are supporting you. The rush, the pressure, try and just like picture that as a really restrictive helmet. Like a football helmet, but you're not playing football. You're just trying to live life and accomplish normal life things. And it's just like really heavy and like restricting what you can see. And I had this dream last night, and the the message of the dream was you're not seeing yourself clearly, or you're not seeing something or someone else clearly. Yeah, there could be a lot of interpretations. You're not seeing a situation clearly, you're not seeing yourself or someone else clearly. And it may be tied to the sense of pressure and overwhelm, and you will get it done when by the time it needs to be done. You will make the decision when you're ready to make the decision. You will make the change, you will make the move, you will do whatever it is that you're feeling this pressure that is causing anxiety. You'll get there when you get there. It'll be perfect timing. You can trust yourself. You can trust yourself. Okay? I have there's a spot on my computer screen, but I also have a little pimple that distracted me. Something about your throat chakra, something about who you are as an individual, your sovereignty, your like authority over your own self and your life and the direction it's going and your own choices. We can only like, oh, well, I never did what I really thought was right because it would have gone against this person and that person and this, it would have appeared like this, or people would have thought this. Like, fuck all that. Who are you? You need to take accountability for your life and what you know is true and what is right for you, despite what everyone else has to say or think or feel, or like maybe you're doing what you know to be true is like coming up against some big energies. You can do it. That's you can do it. The Adam Sandler movie. All right, anyways, there we go. Let's light this on fire and get into the reading. I need to hurry up. Hurry up. Iradashi andai andashi andai andashi. Thank you. Thank you, higher power, for the golden sunshine sea of acceptance of all that is, of all that has been, of all that will be, of all of who I am, who I have been, and who I will become. Inayalaya shialayanuya. Inayandushi. Hearing that Bible verse, who the sun sets free is free indeed. I'm not going to get into my beliefs around Christ and Jesus and like all of that. But because of Christ's consciousness and because the energy was incarnated here on earth in a human body, we can experience sovereignty over our choices, rights, autonomy. Like when you die, it's, I don't want it to like make it sound like some weird Christian like judgment day. Like, no, it's honestly not like that at all. At all. We face ourselves, we face our choices and the way we've affected other people when we die. And as we do that, we essentially like face our karma, walk through our karma, the moon realm, and then we go to Venus, which is heaven. Just my belief system. You know, these stars are not just balls of gas in the sky, they're the physical embodiment of beings like you and me that are more evolved and they're helping us evolve. That's what astrology is all about. It's about how these beings are helping us evolve as a hierarchy of angels. Yes, we are angels. Um, Angels of freedom and love, or maybe it's love and freedom. But yeah, you're not going to be able to, like, when your life replays before your eyes and you get to feel all the ways that you affected other people, you're not going to be able to say, oh, well, I didn't do what was right by you because it would have made them really angry and it would have ruined my reputation. Like, sorry, I couldn't act with integrity and do what was right, what I knew was right, what I knew was true, what I knew was me, because it would have just looked really bad, or it could have just caused me a lot of pain that I didn't want to have to go through, even though, I mean, I caused you pain, but like, sorry, I couldn't take care of that. I needed to, like, watch out for myself. I didn't want to suffer. Like, it doesn't work that way. All right. I release all energies that are not mine. I release all guilt. I release all self judgment, judgment of like harsh judgment of anyone and anything and any situation and any aspect of myself. I just release. I release all the things I think I know, and I just call back all energy that is mine, and I open myself up to inspiration, inspiration of the angels, the guidance that comes from above and aligns with the guidance that comes from within. And so it is. All right, we're going to get a Rumi card and then we'll clarify with it a card or two. I hope this is a little bit of a different camera setup. I don't know if it's going to be the most flattering, but yeah, I'm pretty exhausted today. And I know I read from sitting on my couch often, much more often than I do from how I used to do it, because well, my life's a lot busier and fuller, and I'm kind of carving out time rather than like just having time to do. videos. And there's a guy, he's a teacher on the meditation app Insight Timer. I can't remember what his name is, David something, but he says comfort is queen. And it's so true. Like when you think about clothes or shoes, um, for guys, I'm like trying to think like, I don't know, whatever, clothes and shoes probably still works. But like you know it looks like so good, but you also know that it's not comfortable. So you buy it because you know it looks so good, but then like you literally wear it one time because it's not comfortable. Comfort is queen. There's something about that. It's not about everyone else's comfort level. It's about your comfort level with yourself. Are you being the person you want to be? Do you say you're a person of integrity and then you know deep down you're not freaking being true to yourself? You're not actually living with the integrity that you like everyone to think you live in? Cheers, my dears. All right. That's so beautiful. You have the cloak of Christ because of the energy that Christ's consciousness being incarnated here on earth, because of the change, the shift, the evolvement of this planet and us, because we are one with this planet, just as we are one with the sun, which is the physical expression of Christ consciousness, of the ascended masters. That energy allows us to evolve into like the full individual we can be. As we've evolved as humans, we've moved from like, so like animals, there's like a collect, or what's it called? Like essentially their brains are connected. They don't move as individuals. They move as part of a pack or a herd, and their thoughts aren't their own. Like that's where we've evolved from. And this level of evolvement that we are now in is asking us to individualize, to let go of what has been black and white, white, no, sorry, black or white, right and wrong, and to embrace our own moral compass. You are authorized. You've been given permission. You have the right to do what is true for you. You are hearing from the universe. You are hearing and being guided from your soul and your angels. And even from those that have died and that you were close to. They're like very much, I'm speaking to someone who they're very much in your energy, and they're very much like giving you little signs and synchronicities that you are on the right path. that this desire to divert from where the herd is going is divine. It is divine. You are being divinely led. Number 4 is about your heart chakra. For some of you, this is about like keeping your heart open to the idea of life being more than what it has been, than what it is, than what you maybe just like there's some pessimism, some sarcasm, some negativity that's kind of settled in, unconsciously. And maybe that's part of what this, like, you're not seeing who you are, your own authority over your own life and a situation clearly, because you have this like just kind of overall negativity about how things turn out and how life goes and what always happens. Like, it's also Cancer energy, which is about the mother, the home as in relationally, emotionally, emotional safety, emotional stability, like early childhood and small children and those childhood memories and the things in childhood that shape us that we may not even remember. This could have something to do with a mother. It could have something to do with family. Blood is thicker than water, and family is everything, and family first. And that's actually really like unevolved thinking. Like, no, like, no, family is precious and wonderful, but it is not meant to be our higher power, to be our everything, our all in all, our like, it's meant to help you evolve up until a certain point. And if you're evolving, if you're choosing to be a soul that expands your consciousness this lifetime and heals deep traumatic wounds from multiple lifetimes, then there will come a season where you have to let go of the voice of the family or the mom. This could be a mom, a wife, a sister. Some kind of feminine energy is holding some of you back from what you know is right. Not right according to everyone else, right according to you. And maybe you alone. But that's part of your destiny. to do something alone without the fucking approval of anyone else but yourself. We are not meant to fit in all the time. I shared this message a long time ago. Like, sometimes we are the wolf that is part of the pack, and sometimes we are the lone wolf. And whoever I'm speaking to, there's a feminine energy that has her claws into your back so deeply that you don't even know where you end and she begins. And I'm not saying you are meant to, leave this energy behind, cut this energy out of your life, separate. I'm not saying that at all, but I am saying you are meant to be an individual, and so is whoever this energy is. They are not only holding you back, but by allowing them to keep you from your own North Node, your own moral compass, you are doing them a disservice. You are allowing them to not individualize and figure out who they are as a sovereign individual being outside of all other relationships, but the relationship with one's self, which is the most important relationship. We're not taught that. We are not raised to believe that. But it's the truth. And it's the only way to really find yourself, to self-actualize, to live truly free. Free in your head from what anyone else has to think, say, feel, project. No. Because none of that's you. That's them. Who are you? All right, I'm just going to pull one card to clarify this Cloak of Christ card. If me saying Christ triggers some kind of inside of you, in which I totally relate, there's layers upon layers for me when it comes to that kind of stuff. But there's a belief system that you have running in the background that has Christ and Christ consciousness and the energy of freedom and love connected to some kind of religious, sick, dark, abusive, construct, belief that no longer serves you. Christ is not religion, is not church, is not rules, sin. It's none of that. It's none of that. Christianity and it's become a business, a machine, a tool to control people, to control how they feel about themselves, how they live, the choices they make. Is this good? Is this bad? It's like it's the darkness. The darkness is not is not what most people think it is. It's actually the authorities, the powers that be trying to control us and make us conform and follow the leader and stay in the pack. I'm like remembering, like, because I grew up in a lot of spiritual darkness and abuse and a lot of trauma. And it was like not staying connected and following godly counsel and staying under godly authority, which, like, what does that mean? Like, like, why do I need you to access God's authority? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? And who do I think I am? Do I think I have my own authority with my relationship with a power greater than myself? Or do I think I need to get someone's approval every time I make a big decision about the direction I'm going to go in life? Or can I just fucking trust myself? And again, a power greater than myself. We're not here to have someone else's approval. We're here to have our own. But yeah, this, like, just this belief, it's like I just see it as like death now. It's like instead of a seed that produces life, it produces this like weed that grows into these black vines that choke us, choke our uniqueness, our own truth out of us. But basically, just that belief that there are lines to stay within. And if you dare color outside those lines, well, then you are bad. You are shameful. You are evil. You are, ad infinitum to the list of how people want to describe someone who goes their own fucking way without their permission. How dare you go your own way without my permission? Huh? Again, like, what the fuck? But when you're in it, you're in it. Trust me, I get it. When you're in it, damn, like, you're in it. But when you're out, damn, you're out. That song, I don't give a damn about my reputation. Na 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 na. Link 162. Yeah, is it 162? Okay, one card. Can I get one card or you want me just to pull? We have the Ace of Acorns. Wow. Creative force, confidence. This is the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energy, masculine energy. It doesn't have to be you. We have all of the energies in our charts, every single one of us. The fire energy is your root chakra, which is Mars. Sorry, there's like this annoying little pop up from Zoom. Mars, our individuality, our right to be ourselves, to take up space, to have an opinion, to express that opinion, and our solar plexus chakra, which is connected to the sun. It is your internal sun, like literally God is inside of you. The King of Fire, when I say masculine energy, you do not have to be a man for this message to be about you, not by any means. We all have masculine and feminine energy. The masculine energy is action. It is, I fucking trust myself. I am confident in myself and my decision making, and I am going to take action on my personal choice. And I'm going to do it with integrity, courage, and strength and determination. I'm going to persevere against the pushback, the resistance. I mean, it could be really intense. It could be like people trying to make you go to prison because you did what was best for you. I'm not joking. I'm speaking from personal experience. I have experienced such outrageous slander that if the powers that be took it seriously, I could have gone to prison. King of Wands. I mean, look at this energy. It's definitely got, the Aries vibe with the ram. It's got a Capricorn vibe too. With just the goal oriented, determined. I will. What do you will? You have the authority. You do. And you have the strength. And you are not alone. Ever, ever. And there are resources out there that are just waiting for you to find them, to help you. To help you do what is right by you when it feels like, or it even is, your whole world is trying to drag you back into the corral as if you were a horse that were meant to be bridled and ridden and restricted and told when to go to sleep and when to eat. Like, you're meant to be wild and free. If someone of an energy, a family, a job, a partner, like I said, a mother, a sister is keeping you from living your truth, then it's time to face that. Again, I'm not telling you how to do any of it. I'm telling you to be true to yourself, and that is going to look different for everyone. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be peaceful, and most of all, may you be free. Come on. I'm ending the meeting now. Ciao.